Hi guys, welcome to another old school YouTube video, and today we're going to cover off one of our requests from the channel so far. Someone's asked us how we can add a user account to a laptop PC that's Windows based. So we're going to show you how to do that today. So if you start by clicking down here in the search bar and put user, you'll see here the options add, edit or remove other users. So if you click on that, you'll bring up a screen here and it will give you a couple of different options. Just to let you know, you will need an email address, Windows based email address. That would be hotmail or outlook.com, and you can add either family members or other users. So family members, you could either, if you were the adult, say your dad, you could add the mum, you could add the children, and they could all have their own user accounts on your laptop or PC. If it wasn't a family member you wanted to add and you shared a PC or laptop, you can click other users. Again, you'll need them to have their email address and password to hand so that they can add themselves. So let's, for this example, go on to add family member. As I said, the email address is important. You need to add that now, as you'll need to activate it once it's been set up on here. So let's get that set up. Once you click next here, you can choose the role that they should have on the PC. So an organizer is someone that has access to all the settings and can change them for the other users. A member is a more restricted access to the PC. So organizers generally the parent or grandparent. Member is usually the child or someone that needs some kind of PC restrictions. Good news though, if you're the organizer, you can add funds into a Microsoft wallet so that the member can access that rather than putting in any credit card details. So if you were the parent, you could top up the wallet for the member, which is the child, and they could access the Xbox store, for example, to buy something, a game, an app, whatever it is that you may want them to have access to. The organizer can also set screen time limits. They can set things so that there's age appropriate restrictions, whereas the member can only access the settings based on their age, so they can't do all the things that the organizer can unless you then give them additional privileges to be able to do that. So for this example, we'll set up a member account. As soon as you click invite, an invite will be sent by Microsoft to the member or organizer, depending on what you've selected, to their email address so that they can verify their account. So let's send that. Okay. And as you can see straight away, I've got an invite through. And you click on here, it tells you again what you can do. So you can shop in Windows and Xbox stores. You can see activity reports, set age limits, set time, connect with other families on Skype. I didn't mention that one. And you can also be found on a map if you have an iPhone. An Apple phone. I'll say it again. If you have a Windows phone, I'm seeing the 10 there. So if you had a Windows phone, you can look at maps and you'll see where they are. Anyway, so if you click accept invitation, you can then join the family group. And as you can see, family group joined. As an organizer, I can manage the permissions here. I can set all of those various things down here that I was talking about and apply those to the member account. And I can change stuff in here as well. So I can turn on or off location settings, activity reporting and stuff like that. Quite simple. So then when you go back into users, I've added this as somebody else to the PC rather than a family member. But you can remove them here if you wish to. And when I log out and log back in, they will have a user access at the start of Windows. So normally when you press Control-Alt-Delete or you press enter and enter your PIN number or you enter in your password, that additional users will have that access screen at the front, so they can't log into yours, but they can log into their own PC account. In there they can change their preferences, like add photo to the login, things like that, change your background on your desktop, all those things, and it will not change your one because that's set up for each individual user. So that's just a bit of info. And as a organizer on here, I can remove people that have been added into the family accounts or into somebody else, other user accounts. I can change their account types. I can remove them simply here. Delete account data, and that will remove everything from the PC. If I was going to change it for a family group, like here, I can manage the family settings online, and that will allow me to give additional rights if I need to, or change some of the other settings that we saw on the previous screen. And I can block them if I wish to, which I don't. I can. If you're one of the members, then you can go into here and you can actually go back on the screen. You can remove yourself by leaving the family group. So if you bought your own laptop and you didn't want it to be accessible, your Microsoft account through this laptop or PC, you can leave the group. Simply remove. And then when you go into users, obviously if I could type, oh my god, this should update, and that will be shown that it's been removed. You'll also get an email notification to say that you've been removed from the group, so that confirms it for you. I don't know why it hasn't gone here, but it should. Let's try again. There you go. So they're removed from the group. So it's quite easy to add people, to remove people, to change the settings in there, and put restrictions in place or take them off as you need to, as you manage those accounts as people in your group get older or become more responsible. So it's quite simple, really. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please do click like. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. We've had quite a few lately that have started to subscribe, so that's good. And if you have any comments, leave one below for us. Anything you'd like us to cover, let us know again. We'll see what we can do for you. Okay, I hope that's all good. We'll catch you again soon. Cheers.